Three, two, one. What's up, fellow Wolfpack members? Tom Wolf here, and today we are going to be playing Silent Hill 1 for this playthrough, because that's the name of this Tom Wolf title. And let's go right now. This is my PS3 menu, as I show a lot of times. And I really like how organized it's like. It puts stuff in the PS3, PS2, PS1 category, and this is Bomberman 94, really cool. So I have 13 PS1 games, and this is Silent Hill. And now we are going to be playing it right now. So, put on my glasses. Oh. And it's really hard to talk because a chip, my tooth kind of chipped off, and now like my tooth's like kind of grinding my tongue. But you know what? I have free time and I want to play this game because it's awesome. I really like Silent Hill. I really like the Silent Hill series, the first 4 and then Downpour. I am going to go back to Downpour because I played a little bit for my channel, but then I didn't know what to do, and then I lost track of time again, as always, because I actually do have school in like 3 hours from now, but I am going to record a little bit or something, so hopefully I can do good, and we're going to watch this cutscene, and yeah, Silent Hill 1. Very awesome cutscene. Life's not a pizza cake. Pizza cake. For PS1 standards, this is awesome. I love this intro. Oh, my Wolfpack's doing good. Quick fact. This whole cutscene, the music, the sound effects, this is all made by one person. I forgot his name, sadly. But one Japanese person made all this stuff, and I give him huge credit. And he worked like 15-hour days, and like he just did like all of this stuff, and I give him huge credit. You can tell there's like a lot of effort and stuff put into this, even for, like even though it looks kind of crappy for today's standards. For PS1, this is quite amazing. This cinematic stuff, and really appreciate it. This overall is way better than the Resident Evil series. They kind of play similar, like Resident Evil 1, but I really prefer Silent Hill because the story is a lot better, and I don't know. Story's better for sure in this too. More riddly. And that's where our game actually starts on. That's another reason why I really like that cutscene, because it actually starts off the game like that. They're just driving on the road. He's just kind of like thinking of stuff. There's like images in his head, and then there's like some little girl, and then yeah, he just swerves his car and he crashes. That's actually how the game starts. So, alright, so I played this game, you know, a couple of times, and I think I got the pattern down for the most part. And let's start this game after I say something really fast. I lost my tooth right here. I got extracted. I just wanted to say that right there. Kinda sucks, and I got a chipped tooth here. And hopefully I'll feel fine for vacation. Alright, I'm gonna start this game right now. And we're gonna do on normal mode, because this game, even though I like doing hard mode a lot, it's like, it's really not necessary for this sort of game. And another awesome opening. From Mr. I don't know, Mr. Japanese man. So he crashed his car, lost his daughter, and he's like, where the heck do I go? Like, where is she? Where are we? It really looks like my uncle. It's kind of funny. Me and my bros joke around a lot with the Cheryl, where could you be? It's strange. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town. Cheryl. And I did write some notes for this playthrough, so I won't get lost, but I actually do not need it because I played this game enough to recognize everything. And you could say, like, Tom, you know you could just edit out and then take your notes again, right? Yeah, I actually could. But I actually do not need it. And I'll try my best. I don't think I need them anymore. I used to, but I think I know this game enough. So even before starting the game, this is going to be a very short episode, by the way. So before starting the game, I just want to show a couple things really fast. I'm not going to do this later on, but for now, I just want to show a couple things. Here's where our car crashed, so it's a red Jeep sort of car. And I think he says something. My car, too banged up to drive. Where's Cheryl? Hope she's safe. Hopefully she's not dead either, you know what I mean? And in the cutscene, there's no way there was a fence or anything. It just looked like a wall to me. But yeah, and if I sound weird, it's because my tooth is kind of grinding my tongue, but I kind of want to play. So now we're just going to look for Cheryl. So Silent Hill 2, it's a lot of fog and all this stuff, but it makes up for a really good story, really good atmosphere. I like it. It's you're basically putting yourself into the character, because Harry Mason's face is very plain. Footsteps. I actually learned about that. If you make a character look really plain looking and just kind of a blank, no features really stick out, you can relate yourself to that character.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
Pretty smart, actually.
Where are you going? Hey, wait! Stop!
I'm not gonna give you dino nuggets. And then you follow her. He looks like a duck when he runs. And also, even though I never use it in the game, you could actually run like this. I mean, I never use it, but for speedrunners, they actually know how to walk I don't know, 2 seconds faster by doing this and switching to that and this. It's really weird. And by the way, Harry Mason's really tired right now. When I stop running, look. So he's breathing hard. He's gonna breathe hard here too when he enters this cave. So he's breathing hard. But when you click on an object to examine, what is it? Then he's not tired anymore. Just a quick fact about this game. I'm not sure if the other Silent Hills are like that, 2, 3, and 4. I did play 2 for my channel, which I'm not gonna do again because that'd be a little too repetitive. But I am gonna play 3 and 4 and Downpour eventually for my channel because I think it's a really good series overall. I really like the stories behind it. That's strange. It's getting darker. Better than nothing, I guess. Okay. Now he's a match. It got dark all of a sudden. It's a solar eclipse or something. I don't know. It just got black. And someone died. For the first game in the series, I'm not sure what's better, this or Resident Evil. For the first one in the series, they're both on par in my opinion. Overall, Silent Hill is a better series, but I think Resident Evil 1 might be better. I don't know.
What's going on here?
It's very hard to pick. I think Resident Evil 1 has a better one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my They're everywhere. It's okay, I was supposed to die, but I actually wanted to run a little more, but it's okay. Nothing important. Resident Evil 1, this barely beats this game, because Resident Evil 1 actually has a better story than this game, but the rest of the Silent Hill series, like 2, 3, 4, and Downpour, I think are way better for story and gameplay. Besides Resident Evil 4 and 6, because Resident Evil made a lot of crappy games, trust me. Like a lot. Silent Hill barely made any, so just wanted to point that out.
Was I dreaming?
How do you feel?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm alright, I guess.
Glad to hear it. You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist. I came here for a vacation. I just got here. I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
Where is everybody?
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre's going on. That's all I know. What's your name?
Harry. Harry Mason.
Sybil Bennett. I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over. The phones are all dead, and the radio too. I'm going back to call in some reinforcements. Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Sorry.
Have you got a gun?
Right here.
No.
Actually, I got 2. Actually, 4.
Yes.
2 on my
I
leg.
hope you don't have to use it. Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting. And don't do it unless you have to.
Because I want to.
And don't go blasting me by mistake. Got it?
Whatever.
Yeah, thanks.
Whatever.
You do best to stay nearby. I'll be back with help as quick as I can.
Sorry, the dentist actually called me and they could see me about my chipped tooth on Thursday, which is Tuesday now, so I gotta deal with this for 2 more days. But it's okay. I just wanted to point that out really fast. Okay. We're almost gonna end this episode here, so basically, you know, we're just gonna look for Cheryl and stuff. And hopefully we find them in this crazy town, because, you know, it's like desert and all this crazy stuff. Flashlight. There is a residential area map. Take it? Yes. I like that, the view of that. Like, it looks funny. He's like so expressionless and blank. And it will never show this ever again. You see? Like, that's it. That's all you're gonna see of his face. And it's just like weird camera angles like that I notice. Okay, pinball machine. It's nothing unusual. And these like little notepad things are for saving, so every time I end the episode I'll probably save it or something. So yeah, it could be better that way. Okay, There's a health drink. This knife is absolutely useless, by the way. This knife is absolutely useless. Like, you don't have to use it once through this whole game, so. But you have to collect it, because it's showing you the basics of the game. Like, this is a melee weapon, so it's like, yeah. And this radio, is it broken? Can't hear anything. So we just leave it as it is. And before we do, I'm gonna equip my gun. Because it's, basically I'm gonna use this like 90% of the game, this gun. Or maybe like 80, you'll see what I mean. But this is definitely my primary weapon in the whole game, this gun right here.
What's that? Huh, radio. What's going on with that radio?
Sounds more broken than usual. Pterodactyl bombs, and then we shoot them.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
Usually when I kill it, the pterodactyl's like right on the table, and then I eat it. But usually it lands on the table. So now that we know that the radio works, we take it, but before I end this episode, notice that the radio is on, and it says portable radio that emits static when monsters are near. I always turn it off because it's just very annoying. It's just like, it makes these like really like squeaky sounds like when monsters are nearby, and I already know they're nearby, and I think it's useless, and plus I want a monster to kind of jump scare me once in a while, so I always turn it off. And it's in every Silent Hill game. There's always a radio, but I always turn it off because it's just more fun that way. Maybe for hard mode it would be more useful, I'm not sure, but yeah. So before I exit this diner and look for Cheryl, I'm going to save and end the episode, sadly, but it will be a next episode where I go into Silent Hill and try and find Cheryl. I'm sorry. Someday someone may experience these bizarre events. Hopefully they will find my notes useful. So notice I have like all these like saves and stuff. Next sphere. So basically my one right here, it's gonna, like the one for playthrough is gonna be under the under the two next spheres. So this one I got a bad ending, and then this one I got a good plus ending. So there's 5 endings in this game. So there's a plus good ending, a good ending, a plus bad ending, and a bad ending. And then there's a UFO ending. I'll show all 5 endings at the end of the last episode. I only got 2, and then the other 3 I'm just gonna look online and just put them in this video or something. But yeah. Anyways, this is Silent Hill 1. Hope it's interesting to you. If not, I'm sorry. Just, you know, I really like this game though, and you know, just hope you have a good time watching this episode. Stay classy and always eat your pizza. Boom chakalaka.